North Macedonia, formerly known as the Republic of Macedonia, is a country located in the Balkans who gained its independence after the collapse of Yugoslavia in 1991. The country currently has a population of approximately 1.8 million people, with the majority of those being Christians, around 60% of the population, but also consisting of a strong Muslim minority, which makes up approximately 30% of the population. The population mostly consists of Macedonian and Albanian citizens, but there are smaller groups that do make up the population as well. In the last 2 decades, North Macedonia has seen its government shift from a more totalitarian rule to a democratic one, but this hasn't been a seamless transition and has become a classic, quote-unquote, battle between Russian influence and the Western aspirations of the country. While the country itself has avoided a lot of the armed insurgencies and wars that have plagued many of its neighbors in the region, in 2001 there was a armed Albanian insurgency which led to the Ohrid Agreement. The Ohrid Agreement expanded rights to ethnic Albanians in the country and also decreed that any language spoken by more than 20% of the population would be officially known as a co-national language, as well as Macedonian. The tensions between ethnic Macedonians and Albanians remain present to this day and have a lot of play into the current issues.
Now we're going to explore the ongoing challenges in the country, focusing on political shifts, ethnic tensions, and the fight against corruption. North Macedonia is a country in the Balkans with a rich cultural history, but also complex political and social issues. It's striving to join the European Union, but things haven't been easy. Let's dive into the latest updates and see how these issues affect the people there. This year, elections brought significant changes. The center-right VMRO-DPMNE party won, replacing the Social Democrats after years in power. People are frustrated with the slow progress on European Union membership. Trust in the European Union has dropped a lot, from 85% back in 2005 to just 65% today. Many feel that promises made haven't been kept. Relations with Bulgaria are a big obstacle too. Disputes over history and language make it hard to move forward in talks about joining the European Union. Despite these challenges, the new government says it's focusing on fighting corruption and improving the economy. One of the biggest issues in North Macedonia is the tension between the Macedonian majority and the Albanian minority. Albanians make up about a quarter of the population. Political coalitions often include Albanian parties, but new groups are challenging older parties, like the Democratic Union for Integration. These tensions can lead to misunderstandings and even political gridlocks. However, many leaders are trying to work together to keep things stable. Even if it's not always easy, the country needs unity to handle bigger challenges like economic struggles and the European Union membership. Now let's talk about corruption. It's one of the toughest problems in North Macedonia. The government created a new anti-corruption commission this year. This commission has a big job to do. They need more resources and independence to investigate corruption at all levels. People are tired of seeing politicians misuse power, and it's slowing down progress in every area, from the economy to the European Union talks. Still, there are small steps forward. For example, there is more focus on youth and creating better opportunities for them to stay in the country. So what does all this mean for North Macedonia? It's clear that the country is at a crossroads. Political changes, ethnic divisions, and corruption are tough challenges, but there's also hope. The people of North Macedonia have shown resilience, and with the right reforms, there's a chance for progress.
In an era of digital connectivity, social media has become the new battlefield for communication in North Macedonia. Platforms like Facebook and X are reshaping ethnic dialogue and political discourse in this complex region. Platforms have transformed how Macedonians communicate, as they bring instant reporting beyond traditional media. the youth breaking ethnic communication barriers, and real time documentation of political developments. However, social media could be a double edged sword. While these platforms offer unprecedented communication, they carry risks such as potential for rapid misinformation spread, political manipulation through viral content, or creating polarizing digital echo chambers. Young Macedonians are using these platforms not only to discuss conflict, but to challenge historical narratives and seek understanding. Social media is no longer just a communication tool, it's a critical mechanism for potential peace building.
Rising energy costs are placing significant financial pressure on households and municipalities, making it harder to provide essential public services. Local development projects are slowing down as resources are redirected to address immediate needs, leaving many communities feeling the strain. Meanwhile, political uncertainty continues to loom, with nationalist rhetoric dominating the discourse. This has heightened mistrust between ethnic Macedonian and Albanian communities, threatening social cohesion in an already fragile landscape. Safety concerns are also on the rise. Inter-ethnic tensions and political instability are fueling fears of unrest, while local governance struggles to maintain stability. On the education front, while some progress has been made in engaging youth in political discussions, implementation gaps and economic challenges are driving young people to seek opportunities abroad, intensifying the country's brain drain. Even press freedom, while relatively intact, is under pressure. Journalists, particularly women, face harassment, further eroding trust in institutions and limiting the public access to reliable information. Understanding this conflict from a neutral perspective is crucial. Neutrality allows policymakers and international actors to identify and address the root causes of these issues without exacerbating divisions. It also encourages reforms that strengthen democratic institutions and foster dialogue between ethnic groups, steps that are critical for ensuring long-term peace and stability. As North Macedonia navigates these challenges, the international community will need to remain vigilant and engaged.